Down off the drop.
Még egyszer, mi kell? Finely ground bone meal purified old salt. Valamilyen bone meal és valamilyen salt. És azt
Having trouble finding those ingredients?
mi az anyádat csinál?
Having trouble finding those ingredients?
Fire salt. Ó, tudod kivel szórakozz. Void salt. Megvannak, nem? Nem, vissza. De hát kaptam itt mind a kettőből, csak az most.
Having trouble finding those ingredients? They shouldn't be that hard to find, Shell.
Nem a félre. Hol van az? És ebből hogy lesz purified? Ha megkérdezhetném, hogy nem ezeket kell mondjuk megkeresni? Az is lehet, hát nem. És meg azt az egy valamit meg kell kapjam, ugye? De hát Void Saltot azt kaptam, csak nem Purified-ot. És a másik az miért nem jó, csak a sima? Maradok megverek. Empty, it's empty. It's a bottle, but it's empty. It's an empty wine bottle. Ah! Nem hiszem el. Hol vagy? Purified Void Salt. Te vak! Istenem, vak vagyok. Na, speak to...
Are you ready to go? I'm not entirely sure what this thing is going to do when I add my blood. Okay,
Na,
here goes.
tedd meg. Tedd meg. Wow.
Ancestors.
Sexy.
Create a portal to Salt.
Så sexy. Whee! Åh! Szóval ide rejtőzött el. Aha. Beyond Death.
Steps and 1,000 more.
Tehát ezek leszarják, ezek itt nyugiba vannak. Ez mi a front? Átmentem rajta semmi. Nyomjunk egy gyors szövet. Messze van még. Ott vagyunk már. Erre van, nem? De. Pum. Ha meg mi van? Mindjárt belénk csapál. Ó! Szexi! Gyere ide! Állj meg! Akkor... Ja. És ezekről ugye szólnak. Hát az... Ezt akartam. Ne hülyeskedj, na annyira fullba legyek. Ez mi volt, Sanyi? Ezt szarom. Belét eldobom. Majd azt tudok falni. Elvettem a hunting bow-ot. Hát az konkrét egy shame. Pitti soldier. It's a pitti soldier. Gyere! Mi van? Nem tudok itt menni?
Mother? Mother! Can't be. Serana? Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to complete the prophecy our way, not his.
Wait a minute. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you.
So how has it come to pass that a vampire of mixed blood is in the company of my daughter?
Safe? You call bringing her here safe?
Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you. You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself. When I fled Castle
Tudom.
Volcan, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana
Ja.
speaks of Ariel
Ja.
and his arcane weapon, Ariel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter
Ja.
will blind the eye of the dragon. Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molig Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molig Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor. Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible. If Harkon obtained Ariel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires. And how exactly do you plan on completing the prophecy without the death of my daughter? If you believe that, then you're a bigger fool
Ja.
than I originally suspected. Don't you think I weighed that option before I enacted my plans? You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. You see the tyranny of the sun as your chance at deification. And like Harkon, you won't hesitate to destroy anything that stands in your path. Serana, the stranger, may call himself a vampire, but he knows nothing of our struggle. Why should I entrust you to him?
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known him than you've done in centuries.
How dare you? I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
If you'd only open your eyes. The moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if putting me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you two. I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serana. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me. But for Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can. Yes, I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins. You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending it, and it should bring the barrier down. One more word of warning.
Az
There's a
igen.
dragon that calls itself Durnevir roaming
Jó.
the cairn. Be
Megvan.
wary of him. The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat.
Merre van? Messze van? Hát egy picit. Arra szerintem itt ezt most befejezem. Hát azért elég szép. Tehát így történetileg, meg elég sötét is. Hát köszönöm a figyelmet és találkozunk a legközelebbi videómban. Sziasztok!